DJ, can give them a word of advice. Don't bad mind and don't envy when me say work hard and you will make it. Life is what you make it. Also for your money, me thugs, me lady. Tell it to the elder, tell it to the baby. Cause I don't love nobody but lazy. My mama said nothing in life not easy. So also for your money, me thugs, me lady. Tell it to the elder, tell it to the baby. Cause I don't love nobody but lazy. Me say, you know, free my home.
Today is day 26 of updating you every single day on uhook.com, the peer-to-peer rental marketplace. Today's a fucking great day. Today's a good ass day. Today is a great day. Let's get right into it without wasting any more time. Hold on. Let me get this stuff loaded on here. If you don't know what's going on, me and my brother, we are building a peer-to-peer rental marketplace, and we gave ourselves a deadline for this prototype to be done on January 31st. It was about a month, so we did a whole bunch of work, right? We did a whole bunch of work, a whole bunch of prototyping, and we're documenting the kind of journey from the beginning, and we're keeping ourselves accountable by posting these every single day. Right, so here's where we left off yesterday. This is the payout ID, right? So when you're in payouts, and then you focus in on one single payout, right? You click on the date. So you click on the date, right? You focus in on one, you try to see what's going on in there. Boom. This is where we left off. And this is the payout ID. This is the payout overview. And basically what you get is you get all the information, the payout initiated date, the completion date, the status, the bank account it's going to, the pricing breakdown, right? So the settlement amount is how much is going into your bank. The gross amount is how much you've brought in from your rental, security deposit, not including the fees and all that. Then you have refunds and fees. Refunds is basically either if it's a cancellation, right? So if the rental was canceled, or if it's a refunded security deposit, it'll show up here. And then fees is just the uHook fees, right? Simple. And then you have a little timeline, and then you have the rental that the money came from at the bottom, which then you can view in Rental Manager. Hold on, before I forget something, I want to write this one thing down. Hold up. Yo, we back. Sorry about that. I had to write something down because I knew I was gonna forget it, and it was just something I missed here, which is not important at the moment. But we continue on, right? So let's say you click on open in Rental Manager. You click on that, and boom, it'll open up the Rental Manager to that specific rental, right? It'll focus in on that specific rental, right? That is from the payout that you just had. And if we continue, yada, yada, we covered this yesterday. Now, here's what we did today. Today, we did the income section / tab, right? So you see you got summary in the finance overview. You have summary, payouts, and income. You click on income, here's what you get. Hold on, wait, I want to try something. Does this work? Hello? Oh. That's dumb. I'll put some music while you wait.
But me nah make no fish come stray me, and me nah make no politician pay me. Little from this and them say wanna free me. Fi either the prison or the mark come clear me. Me no want dead left me youth, me want set it like how Patrick set it for Jamie. Cause me know life
I have no idea what I just did. Not gonna lie. Okay. I don't know what that was, but screw that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Here you go. You have summary, income, and then when you click on income, this is what shows up. It's a little analytics tab, right? You get a little analytics, right? Breaking this down. First up, this is the pretty straightforward stuff. You have the date in which you're looking through, right? So I'll show you that in a second. And then you have gross income, the fees, refunds, and total profit. We just covered all that. The one difference is the total profit since it's being projected on a graph, it will not include security deposits at all, even if they are paid, because security deposits are not technically profit. So that will not be projected onto the chart. The chart is going to look something like this, not exactly like that. The developers will decide. We're going to kind of leave it into their hands because it's too difficult to design a whole chart and graph on Figma. But it'll essentially be the total income versus the gross income. Just some basic stuff. Like we'll get better analytics as the site becomes bigger and more users join our platform. But for now, this is just basic analytics. And then at the bottom here, you kind of have like a little transaction rental history, but it's kind of like a quick version where you just see what the transaction is, and then you see minus or plus, right? So if it's a security deposit, let's say it was refunded, right? Because the rental is over and it's been 24 hours. Boom, the security deposit is refunded. This is how it will show up. It's kind of like a little spreadsheet that kind of just goes down, so you can quickly see what transactions are happening. Because right now there's nowhere really on the website where you can see like the rental and then the price on the side next to it, kind of quick and easy like that. And then, right, this was covered yesterday, but the security deposits and the rental will show up separately. So let's say you have a rental and the total was $200 plus a $50 security deposit. The receipt will show up as $300, but this will show up as $250 and then $50 security deposit, because then later, right, you see how it says plus 75. Oh wait, this might be behind my screen, but then you see how it says plus 75 later. When it's refunded, it'll be minus 75. It just makes things simpler, so you don't have to take money off of the actual final rental and make things confusing with the payouts. So it's kind of just separate entities at the moment. That's kind of what we were deciding. That's kind of what we decided to do. This is just tooltips. We continue. Okay, so here's the kind of what it will look like if you try to change the time period, right? You have today, yesterday, this week, last week, this month, last month, all time. And then anytime you switch it, it gives you the exact dates right here, so you can be sure on what you're looking at. And then also you get it's not really shown well here, but you will get the dates at the bottom as well. And if we continue, right, so we just gave one example of what it would look like. Let's say you chose the 1 day. Here's what it would look like on the 1 day chart, right? You're not going to get a rental every single minute. So that's why it's kind of like spiking up and down. So let's say at like 8 p.m. or let's say at 9 a.m. you accept 2 rentals, right? Then the price would go up and then it would go down, because let's say at 8 p.m. you got another rental, you accepted it. 11 p.m. you got another one, you accepted it. It's pretty straightforward stuff. And then this just gives you the total stuff for the day. This stuff gives you the total stuff for the chart. Maybe like you're trying to see what times are good and all that. Who knows? But it's basic analytics. That is it for that part. We also covered, I'll show you here. We did this yesterday was not here. We covered if a payment failed, this is how it will show up, right? Banking issue. There was a issue processing your payout. Please update or change your bank information and we'll try again. If the issue persists, consider contacting your bank, right? And then we give an update button, which will direct you to update your bank information, because there is really no other way the payout would fail unless it was your bank. So yeah, let's say you put the numbers in wrong or something like that. Last thing we did here. Last thing we're updating you here is on this. This is the blank pages, and I'm going to try to present it so it looks a little bit cleaner. Let's do a present. Right. Boom. Right. So these are just blank pages. One of the main things is, instead of showing your bank account, it'll show add your bank, and it'll prompt you to add a bank. That is broken. It'll prompt you to add a bank, right? You don't have any processing. Same thing for holds. Holds will show up like that. No holds, no processings, no paids, right? No results found. Next up, you have the payouts. No results found. Pretty straightforward. Income. This is what income looks like when it's blank on the default, right? You have all zeros, and then the lines show up at the bottom. The chart is 1 to 10. It gives you the month, time, and then no results found. And that is it for that. Let me just quickly jump into wherever my brother is at. I'm going to show you what he's doing. He's not here currently. He's in New Jersey. Boom. He is currently doing stuff for the filing a claim. That is basically what he has for now. I'm not really sure what else he's doing here, but there's a lot of technical stuff that goes into the filing claim portion, and we really want to make sure that it comes out good, and we really want to make sure that when you're going to file a claim, it's very intuitive and very kind of, you feel safe when you're filing a claim, and you feel like your claim is going somewhere and it's going to be reviewed. So that's why we're doing a lot of research on how claims work, and because we technically don't have an insurance company. The insurance company is us. We're just going to cover it out of pocket. But so we're doing a bunch of research on how good insurance companies work, because if you have good insurance and your clients are happy, then you have a good marketplace. So anything else that I cover? No, nothing else. Yeah, that is pretty much it for day 26. Keeping you updated. We're about to hit the gym. It's currently 2:10 p.m. We're hitting the gym. And yeah, don't forget that every day is a fantastic day. Put in the work. Keep up what you're doing. That's pretty much it. I don't know what else we're doing. That's it.